Lee Marvin, born Lamont Weltman Marvin Jr. on February 19, 1924 in New York City, remains one of Hollywood's most enduring screen icons. Known for his gravelly voice, rugged persona, and commanding presence, Marvin's life combined both extraordinary talent and personal complexity. From his early years of rebellion to his celebrated film career, he consistently defied convention. While his on-screen roles often portrayed hardened men, his off-screen life was equally compelling, reflecting deep loyalty, integrity, and intellect. Marvin's friendships, particularly with contemporaries like Ernest Borgnine, reveal a side of the actor defined by camaraderie and mutual respect transcending Hollywood's superficial culture. Early life and family background: Marvin was the son of Lamont Waltman Marvin, an advertising executive and World War I veteran, and Courtney Washington, a fashion writer and beauty consultant. Despite his family's affluence, Marvin's youth was marked by rebellion and struggle. He was expelled from several schools and displayed an early penchant for defiance. These formative years instilled both resilience and independence. Growing up in New York City, Marvin developed a keen sense of observation and a willingness to challenge authority. These traits would later inform the layered, complex characters he portrayed on screen, blending toughness with nuanced emotion that few gangsters of his era could convincingly achieve. Military service and its impact. In the early 1940s, Marvin enlisted in the United States Marine Corps during World War II, serving in the Pacific Theater. He was wounded during the Battle of Saipan, an injury that left him with a lifelong limp. The war experience profoundly shaped his physical and emotional presence, lending authenticity to his later portrayals of soldiers and veterans. Beyond physical injury, Marvin carried the psychological weight of combat, which informed his nuanced performances. Directors and audiences alike recognized the gravitas he brought to military roles, understanding that his experiences were not theatrical affectations, but reflections of real courage, trauma, and survival under extreme conditions. Discovering acting by chance. After the war, Marvin's entrance into acting was serendipitous. While working as a plumber's assistant at a community theater in upstate New York, he was asked to fill in for a sick actor. This unexpected opportunity ignited a lifelong passion for performance. Marvin honed his craft at the American Theater Wing in New York City and appeared in off-Broadway productions and live television dramas throughout the 1950s. Early roles often typecast him as villains or henchmen in westerns, crime dramas, and war films. Even in minor roles, his commanding presence made an impact, signaling the emergence of an actor whose career would soon redefine toughness on screen. Early film career and breakthrough. Marvin's film breakthrough came in 1953 with The Big Heat, where his portrayal of a brutal mob enforcer drew critical attention. Prior to this, he was often relegated to supporting roles that showcased his imposing demeanor but limited his visibility. His intensity and authenticity in The Big Heat demonstrated his ability to convey menace and complexity simultaneously. Throughout the 1950s, he carved a niche as Hollywood's go-to heavy, building a reputation for both professionalism and unforgettable performances. This period laid the groundwork for the leading roles that would later define his career, blending strength, subtlety, and a magnetic screen presence. Stardom in the 1960s. The 1960s marked Marvin's rise to stardom, with roles that highlighted his versatility beyond villainous characters. He became known for playing anti-heroes who embodied both courage and moral ambiguity. A defining moment came with The Dirty Dozen, 1967, where he played Major John Reisman, a hard-nosed leader of military convicts on a dangerous mission. His real-life military background lent credibility to the role, resonating with audiences disillusioned by conventional portrayals of heroism. Marvin's ability to combine authority, vulnerability, and wit made him a unique figure in Hollywood, appealing to both critics and viewers alike, while solidifying his status as a leading man. Comedic talent and awards. While primarily known for dramatic roles, Marvin demonstrated remarkable comedic talent. In the 1965 film Cat Ballou, a Western spoof, he played dual roles, a drunken gunslinger and his evil twin. His timing and physicality turned the performance into a comedic tour de force, earning him an Academy Award for Best Actor. The iconic scene of Marvin slouched drunkenly on horseback, perfectly mirroring the animal's posture, remains a testament to his range. This moment showcased that beneath the tough exterior lay a performer capable of nuanced humor, disproving the stereotype that he was limited to gritty, intense roles. 1970s, exploring complex themes. During the 1970s, Marvin continued to tackle roles exploring isolation, masculinity, and violence. Films like Point Blank, 1967, Hell in the Pacific, 1968, with Toshiro Mifune, and Emperor of the North, 1973, highlighted morally ambiguous characters navigating brutal circumstances. His characters were often flawed, introspective, and driven by personal codes of honor. Marvin conveyed silent pain and inner strength through minimal dialogue and subtle gestures, captivating directors seeking authentic performances. These roles reinforced his reputation as an actor who could bring depth and realism to morally complex stories, influencing the tone of gritty cinema during the era. Personal life and family off-screen, Marvin was known for his love of fishing, his gruff charm, and principled nature. In April 1952, he married Betty Ebling, a stylish and intelligent woman who preferred privacy. They had 4 children, Christopher, Lamont Marvin, and daughters Courtney Lee, Cynthia Louise, and Claudia Leslie. Betty provided stability during Marvin's rise in Hollywood, shielding their family from public scrutiny. Despite outward appearances, the marriage faced strain due to long separations, career demands, and Hollywood's social pressures. Nevertheless, Marvin maintained a dedication to family life, striving to balance the demands of fame with his personal responsibilities and deeply held values. Friendship with Ernest Borgnine. Marvin's friendship with Ernest Borgnine, humorously nicknamed Mr. Ugly, exemplified his loyalty and camaraderie. They met in the early 1960s, bonding during the filming of The Dirty Dozen. Despite contrasting personalities, Marvin's brooding intensity versus Borgnine's gregarious, outgoing demeanor, the two shared mutual respect and a lasting bond. Their friendship endured Hollywood's competitive and often shallow environments, proving that genuine connection could thrive beyond public perception. Both men valued honesty, professionalism, and a sense of humor, creating a friendship built on trust rather than the superficial trappings of fame. Health challenges and later years. In his later years, Marvin faced serious health challenges, years of physical strain, compounded by steroid use and lifestyle factors, weakened his system. He underwent major intestinal surgery and never fully regained his strength. Despite declining health, he continued to work and maintained close relationships with friends and family. On August 29, 1987, Marvin passed away from a heart attack in Tucson, Arizona, at age 63. His death marked the end of an extraordinary career defined by authenticity, intensity, and resilience. Colleagues remembered him for both his formidable talent and his unwavering principles off-screen, legacy, and influence. Lee Marvin's legacy endures in both his filmography and personal example. He redefined masculinity on screen, blending toughness with subtle, emotional depth. His military service, personal integrity, and creative risks made him a model of authenticity in Hollywood. Marvin's friendship with Borgnine and his family devotion illustrate a man capable of loyalty, humor, and humanity beyond his tough guy image. Contemporary actors and filmmakers continue to cite Marvin as an influence for his versatility, dedication, and moral clarity. His work remains a testament to the enduring power of character-driven storytelling in cinema. Conclusion: remembering a legend. Lee Marvin was more than a Hollywood icon. He was a man of complexity, courage, and conviction. From his rebellious youth to his celebrated film career, and from his deep friendships to his devoted family life, Marvin embodied authenticity in every aspect of life. He left a lasting impact on audiences, fellow actors, and the cinematic landscape, proving that true talent combines presence, depth, and integrity. Even decades after his passing, Marvin's performances and personal example continue to inspire admiration and respect, securing his place as one of Hollywood's most compelling and unforgettable figures.